Rabbi Nachman, he gives amazing advice and guidance in two types of scenarios. In a scenario of a man whose wife does not want him anymore, like the Gemara, Rashi brings down the Gemara on the words that Hashem created Chava to be a helpmate. Ezer kenegdo, the wording Ezer kenegdo, a helpmate facing him. So Rashi brings down what the rabbis teach. If a man merits, Zacha Ezer, his wife will be a helpmate. Lo Zacha, if he doesn't merit, she'll be against him to war. Kenegdo la milchama, against him for war. So Rabbi Nachman gives an amazing insight, amazing advice for a scenario where a man's wife decides to turn against him and she no longer wants what he wants and she no longer wants him even, God forbid. And another scenario of a man having a hard time finding his marriage partner, that he just can't find her, she's not coming to him. He could be dating and going on shidduchim, and he may have already passed his true marriage partner, but she's not turned on. What to do? What to do? Rabbi Nachman gives an amazing advice. He says it involves following and activating what's called the meditations of the month of Elul. In Hebrew, Sod Kavanot Elul. In a nutshell, Rabbi Nachman in Likutei Moran, lesson number 6, he explains what is the mystical meditations of the month of Elul. It's basically being an expert in handling ups and downs in life. What does it mean, an expert in ups and downs? So he explains from using the verse from Psalms, where King David says, I think it's in chapter 137, if I'm correct, if I'm not mistaken, Im esak shamayim sham ata ve'atzia she'ol hineka. King David says there, if I climb up to heaven, there you are, sham ata. And if I make my bed in hell, atzia she'ol hineka, here you are. And he explains like this, that whatever you're going through in life, you keep on trying to come closer to Hashem. Whether things are going great, you don't take a break, you keep on going. And that's, by the majority of people, that's very rare. But the opposite is the majority of time. That if a person finds that he is going through major difficulties in life, major obstacles, and he feels so pushed down until he feels like he's made his bed in hell and everything is going against him, and the message he's getting is that everything seems to be futile, still hineka, he's able to find Hashem, which means to find hope, and that pushes him not to give in. This, on a practical level, is expressed when people just blow up and get angry and just throw themselves binge and indulge into their lust and desires, because they said, anyways, I have no hope anyways. Rabbi Nachman teaches by being an expert, which means doing your best to hold on no matter what you go through, to be able not to drop it, not to give up, but rather to keep on wanting to serve Hashem, keep on wanting and trying to do whatever you can salvage at whatever scenario. This is, on a practical level, what's called activating the meditations of the month of Elul. It's also hinted to in the letters Elul, because as we know from the Song of Songs, Shir HaShirim, Elul stands for Ani ledodi, I am to my beloved, Vedodili, and my beloved is to me, which means Ani ledodi, when I can do, I do and do and do. I don't just take a break. If Hashem gives me the green light, I'm doing whatever I can. That's Ani ledodi, I am to my beloved, because I can do. And then the opposite, Vedodili, and my beloved is to me, when I'm just knocked out and I can't do anything, still I believe that there's hope for me and Hashem still wants me. That's Vedodili. Then my beloved is to me, that I believe that Hashem is still with me, next to me, protecting me, and He still wants me, and I'm still part of the ball game, I'm still in the picture, and there's still hope. This is what's called being an expert in activating the meditations of the month of Elul. And Rabbi Nachman teaches that when a man is strong in this game, this difficulty of managing the two gear shifts, of being an expert in ups and an expert in downs, this rectifies any blemish that he may have done in the past of the covenant, which, by the way, he teaches is the reason why a man can't find his marriage partner, and the reason why a man's wife will oppose what he wants, and even oppose him. So the rectification of this blemishment of the covenant, sexual blemishment, is this attitude of Elul. And Rabbi Nachman teaches amazingly that all this is hinted to in the verse that Avraham revealed to Eliezer, when Avraham sent Eliezer to get the marriage partner for Yitzchak, and there was the worry of Eliezer, what if she doesn't want to follow me? What if I find a girl suitable as a match for my master Yitzchak, and she doesn't want to come with me? So Avram told Eliezer, Ve'im lo toveh ha'isha lalechet acharecha, and if the woman will not want to follow you in order to come back with you to marry Yitzchak here in the land of Canaan, in the land of Israel, so then you'll be exempt. So Rabbi Nachman teaches in the words of the worry itself that maybe she will not want to follow. Avram hinted to Eliezer what has to be done to get her to want to follow Yitzchak. So he says, look carefully at the words in this pasuk. Ve'im lo, and if not, toveh ha'isha, the woman will want lalechet acharecha, to follow you. So Rabbi Nachman teaches, look carefully at the first letters of the first two words and the last two words. So it's ve'im lo, ve'im is a vav, lo is a lamid, and then afterwards you have the two middle words toveh ha'isha, which means the woman will want. And then the last two words is lalechet, lamed, acharecha, aleph. He says if you look carefully at the first two words, the first letters of the first two words and the first two letters of the last two words, it spells out Elul. And he says, Rabbi Nachman reveals that through the meditations, the Kabbalistic meditations of the month of Elul, which is what we explained earlier, Elul, toveh ha'isha, the woman will want.